I can't wait. No, I can't wait. I was a racist. I was all of this. When I said, man, how's the nigga gonna win this? That's what that was. That's that's how they viewed. That's how them owners viewed that. And that boy Jalen Rose, Jalen Hurts played his butt off. And look what happened at the end. They got that call, man. I told y'all Philadelphia was gonna get a call. I told y'all Philadelphia was gonna get a call. Yes, I told y'all. I told y'all that. I told y'all they was gonna get a call. They couldn't let Philly win, man. They couldn't let them win. And them boys too black over there. It's bad enough. It's bad enough. This Black History Month, you know, and then gonna turn around and you're gonna let a black quarterback win too? Oh my goodness, no! Oh no! This ain't gonna work. And I had to take my hat off to him, man. He played his butt off though. He played his butt off. You can't ask for no more from Jalen Hurts. You can't ask no more for him. He gave everything he had, but the forces wasn't with him. The forces just wasn't with him. I'm telling you. Cause that call, that uh I told you who was gonna win. I told you who was gonna win. I told y'all. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe me. No, Philly didn't win. I told y'all, man, this was a battle between the house Negro and the field Negro. Kansas City was the house Negro and Philly was the field Negro. And they wasn't gonna let that field Negro win. They wasn't gonna let that field Negro win. That's why they got that call. They wasn't gonna let Philly win that game, man. I'm telling you, they wasn't gonna let them. They wasn't gonna let them win. And Philly came to play too. They came to play. They ain't got nothing to hold their head down about. Because they came to play. Just the forces wasn't on their side. That's what I told y'all, man. I told y'all. See, that's why I'm back on here tonight, man. I want some of them rascals to jump up in here and that I told you. I told you this what was gonna happen. I told y'all, oh no, there you go. You stroking the race, you, you what I'm stroking the race something. You know, I'm always stirring the race pot. Told y'all what was gonna happen. And you still don't believe it. There's no way Philadelphia was gonna win that game. Absolutely no way they was gonna win. They wasn't gonna let Philly win. You know? And you're talking about a different economic base too. Because them people out of Kansas City got money, man. All them Midwesterners, they got money. They loaded. Them jokers in Philly. Oh boy, them rascals in Philly, man, they rough. I ain't lying, they rough. They rough up in Philly, boy. They'll bootleg some stuff in a minute. That's why. See, they ain't gonna bootleg too bad over there in Kansas City, cause they got money. But over in Philly, shoot, man, they bootleg bad in Philly, boy. NFL will lose a lot of money in Philadelphia because of bootleggers. I ain't lying, and they know it. See, they know it. They know they lost money the last time they was champions with them bootleggers, man. Cause that's all they got is them bootleg shops up around Philly. So it's a whole lot of it's a lot went into who was gonna win that game. I mean, like I said, I take my hat off to Philly, man. Philly came to play. Philly came to play. But they just wasn't gonna let Philly win. What's going on, Rob? They wasn't gonna let Philly win that game, man. They wasn't because Patrick Mahomes is the heir apparent to Tom Brady. He's now heir apparent to Tom Brady. They setting him up. He's gonna be the new face of the NFL. For years Tom Brady has been the face of the NFL. Now it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes. It's gonna be the new face of the NFL. Because he's more palatable to America. You see, even though he has a black father, but he still, is in that white vein, so to speak. So he identifies. I really don't know how he identified. Really, tell you the truth, I haven't paid that much attention to him, so I couldn't tell you. But if you just listen to him talk, I'm pretty sure he's gonna play it safe. He'll play it safe. He's not gonna stick his neck out. I don't think he's that kind, man. To stick his neck out. I really don't. But I told y'all, man. You had the house versus the field. Y'all didn't believe me. I said, you watch. Philadelphia is going to get a call. A questionable call. And that call was very questionable. That lined them up for that field goal. Because they just could not, there was no way. If they had gone to overtime, Philadelphia would have won that. Ain't no ifs, and buts about it. Because Jalen Hurts was playing out of his mind. I don't even know even though he should have won the MVP. What do you mean, where my wife? My wife is in the Philippines. Why? You know where my wife is. That's why you're asking me. You know where I wish she was here. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't wish she was here with me. I don't wish she went through this here. No, I don't. I'm glad she's in the Philippines. So she don't have to experience nothing like this. Where's your wife? Since you're asking about mine, where's yours? At least I got one. Oh, boy. Y'all some jokers, man. I ain't lying, y'all some jokers. So, what's going on? Thank you, Jamie. Uh, listen, y'all. I still got to go back to. I know I sound like a broken record sometimes, but we really need to do better by each other as people. We really need to do better by each other. Because when one suffer, we all suffer. What we allow to happen to one eventually will happen to us. If we sit back on the sidelines and keep watching, eventually it's going to happen to us. Because we didn't speak up. We didn't stand up. And most of the people that you find, for one, that's one of the things I admire about Jamie. At least she did stand up for what she believed in. That's her principle. And a lot of people won't stand up for nothing. I don't care what it. At least she made up her mind. This is what I'm gonna do, and she followed through with it. Those are the kind of people, that you kind of want to work with, because we got too many people sitting on the sidelines now, doing nothing but watching, playing it safe, and because we're playing it safe, this is why we're in the condition that we're. Too many people right now are just playing it safe, and everybody's in danger. Well, I told you, man. I told you they was gonna win. I don't know why you surprised. I told you it was the house versus the field, and the field played his butt off. Okay, all right. The field. I'm telling you. This is all I'm saying, man. We need some people. We need more people now that are tired of sitting on the sidelines, that are tired of the higher prices. You you know you know yeah, you notice you don't hear anybody talking about the high food prices or the high gas prices that we're talking about. When I'm asleep, probably tomorrow. Probably, probably tomorrow. I got me a couple more days, so I probably will tomorrow. Yeah, probably will tomorrow. Man, um, it was a good game. I saw the fourth quarter was really good, and I told y'all that Philly was gonna get a call. Okay. Well, we'll see. We you know we gonna hit. We haven't seen high prices yet. See, that's the problem with people in the United States. They really haven't seen high prices yet. Okay? They haven't seen high prices yet. Cause imagine now we're paying, this is January, and we're paying 4 something a gallon. By the time you hit July, you probably be up to about $6.57 a gallon. See, we come into that. We getting to that point, and we still gonna be fighting each other, paying $5, $6 a gallon. We still gonna be fighting each other, man. And once you've raised the fuel prices, now you got to raise the food prices, cause it's gonna cost more to ship. You see how we hurting ourselves? See, now that the gas prices are going up, food prices got to go up just so they can afford the delivery. Those prices can't stay the same, and fuel prices are going up, 10, 20, and 30, 40%. This is what we don't understand, but we still fighting each other. And these high gas prices of what's fueling all of the other high prices that we're paying. And we can't seem to even come together to agree, man, let's put aside the bullshit and let's deal with these high ass gas prices. If we got to boycott something, let's boycott something. If we got to put together some pools together, some kind of way, man, we got to come together to bring these prices down and still be able to do. If you gotta just go with public transportation. See, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. Because fighting each other is not the answer. Let me say that again. You fighting each other and you still getting screwed at the gas pump. Think about that for 1 minute. You're fighting each other. You hate each other to the death. And both of you are getting screwed at the gas pump. And that gas pump is spreading to your food, to all of your other stuff. Because if the fuel prices go up, you're forcing, you gotta raise prices to keep up, just to keep up. And we act like we don't see that. We act like we don't understand that. A lot of us don't even care. And you want to sit back and complain about all of the high prices, and you can't even come together, man, just to attack the one source of your problem is fuel. Because it impacts everything, man. But we hate each other. We won't speak to each other. Everything is up. Everything is up. Because we can't come together as a people. And the sad part is, we keep electing the same old deadbeats. Nothing changes. But we still fighting each other. And we keep electing the same old deadbeats. But we hate each other. But we keep electing the same old deadbeats. They ain't never got no answer. They got just enough for your vote. That's it. That's all they got. It's just enough for your vote. Once they get your vote, they do what they want to do. And then when it come down to your vote again, they'll make you just enough promises just to get them another chance. And after a while, you just give up and say, okay, I'm just stuck with this. That's how they do it, man. That's how these jokers keep sitting in office again, 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 and they don't want to give nobody new a chance. See, because you're complacent. You won't even get involved. You won't do anything. That's where the problem is. You know, we all getting screwed because of high gas prices. You know, and we can't seem to come together, man, to try to even solve that. That's sad. That is that's just how conditioned we are. See, 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 the rich don't want you to get along because you might realize a game that's being run on you. Okay? Well, see, they show you the big mansions, they show you all the cars, they show you the jewelry, the designer clothes that go with that. But you know what they don't show you is the expenses. See, they don't show you the insurance that you got to carry on that house, on that, uh, um, on that car. You got a pool on your property. You got to have some more insurance. See, they don't tell you all about those expenses. And because you're running, you know, probably 24 hours a day, some kind of electricity, you know, your electric bill is now in the thousands of dollars a month. See, they don't tell you about that expense. They just show you the good life, what you can have, you know, how you can live. They don't show you what it's going to cost you. And you got some people, unfortunately, that have sold their soul just so they can live a good life to what they have, what they call is material possessions. See, we're in a society now where materialism is what drives. Materialism is how you measure a person's success or not. That's just the reality of this world that we live in. And somewhere we're gonna have to show these young kids it ain't all about materialism sometimes. Everything glitter ain't gold. And that's what they falling for, man. They seeing a lot of glitter and they think it's gold. And it's not. And they get caught up. And then once they get caught up, they get discouraged. See, that's the problem. Once they get caught up, man, you know, and get into the, and get their head beat down, now they discouraged. And sometimes they dump them back among us as damaged goods. That's why we have so many young people now that are killing themselves. You know, because they're not finding anybody that they can relate to, that they can talk to, that they can confide in. You know, we have become such a cold, callous world. We don't care about everyday people anymore. And this is what we got to get back to, man. Treating each other like human beings that we are We're not. And if, again, and I use this example a lot. If you think I'm lying, tomorrow, look at the people that you encounter as you walk down the sidewalk and see how many that will acknowledge you. The majority will either ignore you or look down at the ground. They walk by you like you don't even exist. And this is what we got to get away from. We all a human being, man. We you know, we need each other. We can't do this without each other. It's just that simple. Talk it. We got to start talking to one another, man. We got to stop being so easily offended by what somebody say. This is one of the problems. You know, people are too easily offended because somebody say something they might not like or they might disagree with. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just a process. That's what you're gonna have to realize. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just a process, man. And a lot of people take it personal. And when they take it personal, you know, they start well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, say again. Listen, in order for people to be transparent, they have to be honest with themselves. And you're gonna find most people are not honest with themselves. Why is that? Because they don't know who they are. See, if you ask the average person right now, who are you? You know, they'll give you some abstract answer. You know, I'm Jesus made. We all are Jesus made. You know, but who are you? See, just like you have a definition for things, you need a definition for yourself, who you are. You know, example, like, you know, I am a compassionate, no nonsense, straight to the point kind of guy. I can define who I am. And see, when you can define who you are, then can't nobody come and tell you who you are. Because you already know the definition of who you are. And most of the time, when you find a person that is easy to manipulate, they don't know who they are. They're insecure. They don't have the confidence. So somebody come along, you know, tell them what they want to hear and manipulate them. And that's how you start with the mind control. You know, you tell a person what they want to hear. You know, make them believe what they thinking is important. And it's really not. Because, you know, you're trying to gain access, gain control. And that's how you do so. You know, it's a very subtle kind of move. So know who you are. Define yourself. And that takes practice. That's not something that just like that. You're gonna be able to define who you are. You know, and most folk, and you ask, I mean, seriously, ask, who are you? Most folk don't know who they are. You know, most folk can't define who they are. Actually, most folk haven't even really thought about who they are. You know, they think they're their job, or you know, their passion. No, man, you're an individual. You have purpose. You have meaning. You know, you have a reason. And most folk don't really discover what's my reason for being here. What's my contribution to mankind? Everybody wants to be a success. Who doesn't want to be a success? Everybody wants to be successful, man. You know, that don't take a rocket scientist to see that. Who don't want to be successful. You know, something wrong with you if you don't want to be successful. You know, but to get there, you know, if you're gonna do it the right way, you're gonna pay a price. You know, and that's what people struggle with. You know, the closer you get to success, the more your world is turned upside down. And a lot of people want to blame the devil, but you're close to the door of success. You know, when things start happening in your life. That's why you can't worry about embarrassment. That's why when you start going through stuff, man, you got to take a look and see where you are. See what you're close to. You see, and because if you really sit down and think about it, most of us get what we say anyway. You have a person that say, you know, I'm barely making ends meet. That's what you confessing, and that's what's showing up in your life, cause that's your confession. Who cares about the balloons? It's interesting, y'all. Here's what I think about it. You know, when you get ready to have when you see it on a cartoon when a bomb get ready to go off, it goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, boom. Everybody's tick tocking. TikTok got the rights to your microphone, got the rights to your camera, got the rights to your bank account. What if that app can shut down your phone? It's funny you worried about a balloon, but you won't say a word about TikTok. Why is that? That's interesting. And the Chinese controls TikTok, but nobody's talking about TikTok. 9/11. What's emergency? 911. That's emergency. 911. 9/11. We get attacked. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Makes you think, don't it? What are they up to? Because one day it ain't gonna tick no more. Then what's gonna happen? Mm-hmm. But it's not. Why is that? And TikTok is all up in the government. and y'all talking about some privacy. You ain't got no privacy, man. As long as you got one of these things right here around you, you ain't got no privacy. Somebody's listening to you. Every word you say, every sound you make. You know, you think they ain't recording that? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, think about it for a minute. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Why tick tock, tick tock, and everybody tick tocking. Everybody tick tocking, man. Everybody tick tocking. Everybody and their mama tick tocking. You know, and if you go and if you're on TikTok, they got your bank account. Cause if you're making any kind of money, that's what they gonna control, your bank account. They got your bank account information. That's how they make direct deposit to your bank account. And you gonna tell me they can't freeze that? That app can't cause some disruption? I mean, right now, I think about this for a second. If they attack the cell towers and these things go dead, how you gonna contact your family? How you gonna contact your children or your grandchildren? You can't use this here. This is dead. It's gonna cause utter panic, man. It's gonna be utter panic. You see, and 9 times out of 10, we ain't got the money to have the kind of sophistication walkie-talkie system that can cover hook up. Hey, what's going on? How you okay? Meet me here. All right. Take this. I mean, seriously. What kind of backup plan you got? Oh, this is America. You don't need a backup plan. You know, you see what I'm saying? People do that every day. And you talking about you got privacy. You ain't got no privacy, man. It's somebody know everything about you. Somebody know everything about you. You ain't got no privacy. It's just that simple. Somebody knows something. So you can believe what you want to believe. But I told y'all, man, Kansas City was gonna win that game. I told y'all that. I told you Philadelphia was gonna get a call, and it was gonna cost them the game, and they got it. And Philly came to play. I know they tearing up Philly now, man. I know they riding in Philly. I mean, Philly probably is burning down right now. You know, yeah, yeah. But it was a good game. It's a good game. I mean, Jalen left it out on the field. You know. Now, I'm gonna show you something. I bet you all of the looting that's going on in Philly right now is in the hood. Bet you they ain't looting. You gonna listen when that dude Freddie Gray was up in Baltimore got killed and they was burning downtown. They had all of the state troopers and and Baltimore police was surrounded, had the National Harbor surrounded. You wasn't going down there with no mess. You gonna burn something? Burn up your own neighborhood. You stupid idiot. Burn up your own damn neighborhood. So you had to go somewhere else and pay higher prices. Cause your dumb ass was too stupid to burn down your own. And you think you're hurting somebody. And you hurting yourself. See, that's the sad part about it. Yeah, over a damn football game. You out looting and riding and doing all that stuff over a football game. But then I come down to PTA, I can't even find your ass. When it come to a PTA meeting, you ain't nowhere to be found. But now the Super Bowl, you want to rant and rave and tear stuff up. But when something matter, you missing in action. See, that's the problem in our community right there. That's the problem in our community right there. See, our priorities are wrong. We get excited and upset over some dumb shit, but the stuff that really cat. Yeah, I mean, listen. Let me explain the criminal justice system to you. Criminal justice system had to feed itself. It's not for so much crime they can solve. Because if they really solve crime, they put themselves out of business. If they solve crime, you won't need all those police officers, all those judges, all those lawyers. You see what kind of impact you're going to have now? All those prisons. See, a lot of stuff wouldn't be necessary. So it's only so much they're going to try to solve because they have to feed themselves. You know, and you know, they'll let X number of rioters get by, but they got a quota to fill, and they'll fill their quota. They get their quota. They get it. Yeah, well, that's what private. That's what prisons are. Prison is that's private business. I mean, that's a private enterprise. You know, they have they rent out their space to the government, so the government don't have to go build a prison. You know, we got you got a private prison that'll charge you per inmate to come in there, and now you know you gotta pay for food, you gotta pay for toiletry, grooming, uh, clothes. I mean, there's so many different contracts that are involved that we just take for granted. See, a lot of stuff that we do, we just take for we're not trained to look for needs. We are trained to be consumers. We're not trained to to look for need for consumers, and that's what. Yeah, and that's what we need to. That's what I would encourage all of you all to do. Is, man, look, what need can I fill? Because that's where it all starts. You see, when you start saying, okay, I'm sick of the violence. I'm tired of this. What need can I feel right now? Where do I start? And that's where you start. What need can you feel that will improve the conditions where you are? Now, mind you, you're going to have to make some sacrifice. A lot of people think this is free. It's not free. Because you're going to end up like this. you know, you make this kind of sacrifice where you don't know where ends gonna meet. And when you believe in yourself, when you believe in what you're doing, you don't mind. You don't mind at all. When you believe in yourself, you don't mind. You'll take that risk. You'll take that gamble when you believe in yourself. And sometimes you're gonna second guess yourself. Sometimes you're gonna get your butt kicked. And that's no ifs, and buts about it. There are times you're gonna get your butt kicked. But accept it and keep it moving. See, a lot of people wanna dwell on it. A lot of people wanna place blame. A lot of people want to feel sorry for themselves. Well, you can do all of that, but what it's gonna get you? Nothing. Anxiety, probably. More distrust. Or you can just, you know, keep it moving and keep throwing stuff against the wall. Bam. See what's gonna stick. And that's what people are afraid to do. Throw something against the wall. Bam. See what'll stick. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. You only get one time to go around. So why not go out with a bang instead of sitting there in fear? Why not try? And most folk are afraid to try because they don't want to fail. And that's where you learn. When you fail, you learn from that. That's how you sharpen your skills. When you fail and you learn from it, you don't quit. You don't give up. And soon, after a while, you're going to know now, don't walk down that road. I don't need to go down there. I know what's down there already. I've been this way before. See, the first time I came through, I was lost. But now I'm coming back. I've been that way. So let me go this way. Okay? Because I know it's down that road. And that's what people don't want to do. People want to still keep going down the road thinking they can, bypass, outsmart, or take a shortcut. Ain't no shortcuts, man. Let me say that again. Ain't no shortcuts. Either you're going to do it right, or you ain't going to do it at all. It's just that simple. I have more money than I'll ever need, doggone it. Lisa, thank you, girl. Yeah, I forgot. And another, yeah. Man, don't quit. Don't quit. I know it's rough. I know it's rough. But don't quit. Well, thank God you didn't break nothing, man. A lot of people have falls and they break something. So, rejoice. All right? I just wanted to come back and let y'all know that I told y'all the house was going to win. I told y'all house was going to win. I told y'all NFL wasn't going. They couldn't do that. Not no Black History Month. That's too much blackness. It's bad enough. It's bad enough. You got two black quarterbacks, and this black quarterback was playing his ass off. I mean, he was playing his ass off. Okay. But Mahomes is the Tom Brady heir apparent. That's who Patrick Mahomes is. Is the Tom Brady heir apparent, and they wasn't gonna let. He wasn't gonna lose. If he kept it close, he wasn't gonna lose. He wasn't gonna lose. He got it. So I ain't mad at him, man. I mean, hey, you did what you did. All right. So listen, y'all. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you very much. And hey, man, believe in yourself. Well, they stupid. If they riding in Philly, they stupid over a football game. Uriah. Stupid. They should throw the book at your ass if they catch you. They should. Because you're stupid. You burning down your own community. You're stupid. That's what you are. You stupid. Okay? I'll see you later.